Hello. Welcome Dharma Center. How are you?
Wonderful.
Oh,
See you.
good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
Your first time today here? Yes. Yeah. Please come in. In this area, so many people like Buddhist people live here, and also many Americans, want to study Dharma, want to practicing. So Gachi Rinpoche, he seeing that he really think in this area have Dharma center is benefit many people, many beings. The DC is in the kind of like the world capital, right? Is all the politicians here, so we needed to teach Dharma them, and they get maybe more peace arise from the DC to all the global. So that's his wish. That's why we're starting Dharma Center here. We have 1,000 Buddha statues here. And this central Buddha is called Buddha Shakyamuni. It's a founder of the Buddhism. And then on the right side is called Chenrezig. It's actually, he is the compassion Buddha. So in this, on the left side is called White Tara. She is the kind of like long life and also the healing female Buddha. So these two is the like when Buddha taught teachings, these two is more benefit to others. So that's why we have these statues in here. Some statue will have names. It's because some sponsors, the sponsor did the statue here, and they wish the board, the Dharma Center, support for Dharma Center, and also one Buddha sponsored, so you can benefit whole 1,000 Buddha is sponsored is the same thing, and also you sponsor one Buddha is like you. The board, this temple is the same benefit. So that's why we all the students who wish to want to sponsor, they all have opportunity to this sponsor and the different statues. So that's why some already sponsored, we put in name there. We have here tangas, the paintings. It's called the lineage. This is the Buddha Vajradhara. And then this is called Telopa and Naropa. These two is from India, the city. And these two is become enlightenment after his Marpa-Losa, this one called Marpa-Losa. His first Tibetan yogi went to India. He learned from him, Naropa. And then he is become Buddha. So Marpa-Losa has many disciples. And the lineage holder is called Malarepa. It's yogi of Malarepa. It's the very famous yogi. He has story is beautiful if you read that story. And then it's here, go to the Malarepa's, the student is called Gambopa. And he's the also practitioner and a scholar, and he's the holder of lineage Malarepa. So Gambopa's student is called Pamotrupa. Pamotrupa's student is Jiktin Sumgun. Jiktin Sumgun is this temple's with lineage, first the lineage, like first holder of the lineage. He started this like lineage that come from Jiktin Sumgun.
So this is a pendant drink. And this is for tree, and that is my assistant.
Many country people come to practicing here, and also I have here every week program. Every month I have special program. So I teach the learning Buddhism. Just I talk about the book, right? So then sometimes I talk about teaching is a stage of meditation. So then sometimes like more high education student, I teach the way of Bodhisattva, some the Buddhism philosophy teachings. And also we practicing here many like Yidam deities. Like we talk about the compassion Buddha, the long life female Buddha. So we have this also practicing every time, every week here. So please come back.
Of course.
So study Darma, make inner peace and happiness.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we have here is called prayer, and has lots of mantra inside there. And you can turning this one clockwise, right direction. So you can get naturally accumulate your merit. Thousands mantras we have in this prayer.
Thank you.
Okay,
so
thank you very much.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come back.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Kempo.
Yeah.
to have the children to offer the flag. Now, okay. Now we have children from a Cambodian temple. These are two young ladies and gentlemen, and also from this temple, Drikung, Darma, Surya Center. Welcome. Now I forgot to recognize some important persons. Anybody represent the state? Anybody represent the county of Virginia or Maryland? From DC? No. Okay. Now we have, I want to, Mahayana chanting.
The main Buddha is Buddha Shakyamuni. With a special object, we have precious Buddha Shakyamuni's relics in this statue. So such a special place. So we are doing practicing together here. So that's the auspicious special place. And then the fifth auspicious is that devoted practitioners, our Sangha of all the nationalities has come together to we celebrate together. Thank you very much.
Хамаг амтэн ойр садрагнах хол дурал хоёроос хагцаж тэгш сэтгэлээр сэвэлэр ахуй үйс хийгээд алс хэтийн хамаг доройтол бүхэн амьрлаад амьрлангуу нэрван сансрын сайн чуулган өрөөн бүтхийн ариун хотол чуулганаар цэнхийн өлзүй худаг орш болтугай.
children program here at the center every Sunday. And the reason why we established this children program is due to the aspiration of Gajra Rinpoche.
May all living beings living up the sky have happiness and what makes them happy. May they be free from suffering and what makes them suffer. May they have joys for others and themselves. May they be at peace in balance, free from lies and distress.
So we have a program that is starts with prayers, aspirations, then mindful chanting, and short meditation. And we also tell each other stories from life of a Buddha or stories told by Buddha in a long time ago, or those we find in Buddhist literature. We have students from a variety of ages, from 5 up to 11, 12, teenagers. They are from different cultures, different educational backgrounds.
The underlying purpose of the program is to have the children learn Buddhist values and to practice them in their daily life. So it's very important that they integrate the values so that when we tell a story, there's always a moral value involved, and that moral value is something we discuss, what it means to them, how do they practice it at home and at school with their friends or wherever they are, and what challenges they might have, why it's difficult maybe to practice the value, and what they can do to overcome that challenge. In addition, we do questions after the story, and we involve them in the Dharma discussion so that they can give examples or they can give ideas and so forth, so that it's really something that they are part of. They're not just being preached at, but they're interested in the program themselves.
Later on, as they grow up, they will become stronger, and they'll be able to handle many stress and be calm and patient. So that was our purpose.
The components that we include include a meditation. In the meditation, we might focus in the meditation on that particular value. Like if it's compassion, then we might have a meditation that is relevant to compassion. And we try to keep the meditation interesting so that they are enjoying it. So it's not something that's a chore that they have to sit still and that's boring. We want to try to make it so that it involves visualization or involves mindfulness, and that way they can develop those skills of concentration and mindfulness in a way that's enjoyable to them.
My name is Chosam. I like Dharma class because we get to do art, we get to ring the bell, and the teacher tells us stories, and stories about the Buddha. And yeah.
My name is Han, and the reason why I like this class is because we get to learn about the Buddha and have some fun while Miss Lisa tells stories. We get to learn about the morals of the stories, and we also get to meet new friends. And at the end of the class, we have this activities which relates to the story that the teachers tell for us.
We do some mindful walking. We took a walk today outside and we were hanging prayer flags, and this is something that we are teaching them to what's the meaning of the prayer flags and what we're supposed to be thinking. And then also just walking mindfully when we're all walking single file quietly and absorbing what we're hearing, what we're feeling, what we're sensing. So these are things that we also want them to practice. We want to make sure that they have a firm foundation in Buddhism so that when they're older, they have this basic good values and good practices so that they can get into advanced practices when they're older.
And we were very fortunate to have many helps from wonderful teachers such as Lisa and Alex and other board member in the beginning how to set out a program, a logistic of the project.
We also have other activities like arts and crafts, and finishing everything with dedication prayers.
Increase higher and higher. The virtues collected in the 3 times by myself in all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings attain surpass perfect, complete, precious enlightenment.
다리 가진 럼부치 공장 교주 폐배 급단 뒤니나 Fairfax 시진나리아電視節Drikung 최고님의 최소나리아 믹세기 럼부치리아電視주도 주시나송 다리기電視토리아 Drikung 최고님의 최소기天部섬도라게 이제 송부도
다 가지는 뭐지는 가서 되네 골로 자체를 배워가 되네 다 대용치 못을 이제 되네 다단 드리궁 담아서야 치소가 에 고백시부터 오늘 다 표요를 아니 다 가지는 뭐지 아니 다 다다디 골로 자체를 배워요래 해마 건 통사대 보는 통래 한 트렌드 드리궁 담아서야 가서 디 고백시야 그 짐센 나오대 아니 로 카이셴 해니 드리궁 장고는 뭐지 그다 가서 가지는 뭐지 그 자람 고백시가 요라 되니까 nembo nangson 드리궁 장고는 뭐지 그다 가지는 뭐지 배 공로 침보 쇼 차서래스 근데 인자 지랑소 다다디 같이 고백 남긴 탐제 그때니 때 망다고 넣었은 가지는 뭐지 야 시가와 얘네 때니 메인치디 송고 말해서 콤페 상추 선바 첨보래 참아 샤르진 난거래 공 그때니 가래에는 루탄낭 요거래 근데 인자한테 지랑소 엔지메 진 게임 코고 넣어서는 까 nembo 나와나지 땡가서 그 자람도 다 만용데 땅 된데세래 된데세디 다 로얄라 아메리카 샤솔 럽페 로얄 넙솔 럽페 된데 인데 달로 다 샤솔 페야게 대수도 키용데 로모치 공로 자체를 페 된데 그때니 다 갈라고르제 pe mesek ba keta kokap zenanda kawa zambu hiu song
당고 내용 잡는 데 꿈을 받고 못한 뒤집걸로 demso kanro jakso doji tamani se yetso muntuba songna dorme bose ko pambe chene turbo kan shakya to kan doje mengi tikin kan di cheta
ene ngasu kodoi se tata de tengyok dorje loponte ene lamchin jabor mo ches tata de khong dong ka ju ka lama tata gonlo ko chini geje cheta ene shiyon dan tene teso nyamni kasa chetene yapo yuwa o tendo so yin de ngasu khong de chesan yusa de new jersey yoko yorete den shi tata sane ka mambo je la dong ka ju chiso mambo yo de tena yongkhen kal tene kempore dupore tene tugo tene mambo chek tarang den nyamjom to wa te yabo song song la Tibetan ke chiso nalo la ngaso de loma parcheji de wannam mere ene mambo ta parcheji jimda ta ngen khuni de wannam me cha de yore tene te nalo lo korea yore sopo yore ene pore ta ngaso america ke ta america bo ene yoyo parwa ko te na ye ta de kala che jaga je sonen do payor je sonen do irani je sonen do ta european ke ari sachan del de de mambo shoje yong do jinde hotel mereka mampu yore, lapor terang di tengok di cangkir kita, jakap kasak kani yore, te rumbo cek lama tak jakap kasak kala yujo tentu ke, mampu cek cama tahu yang Quran so kutum dah cap tentu sen teni peyuan ini, terang aso ya tengok peyu kapsa teni tak mampu doa, te yuwa te koso mampu cek tentu ciso mampu cek kutum tentu yuwa te kita ini tak ya tengok peyu ni kala teni te tata mampu shoje yuwa jimsi tentu sen kado yore lah.
가진 럼부치기나 초초다 뭐인바 아니 더도 아니 접시 토를 이내에 자기 자버질에 장남 임배 관리에 되지 아니 송구도
공부 로진 건 너들도 좋아하는 데니 보네 공로 댕갑스 데니 다다 저공 장군 치지 로디 시월 로디 저공 장군 시월 로디 다다 때 고마테 공게 아니 은자이낭 때 은자이나고 갑서 다 투콘다고 난게인데 데니 감 난치 잡고 그때는 인콘다고 난거 요래 간선은 같이는 뭐지 감 난치 그 난이 다단데 올라카이 요래 때 난이 다 가르치시대 같이는 뭐지 차용화 인데 때는 난치 잡고 그때 인콘도 난네 가지는 뭐지 다 공로 된 값을 때는 다 장군 시월로 되게 되는 은자이낭 때 질라공 공팔라 요 아니 다단 갈고나 다 라마 도르제 라는 가서데 톱톱 치미 도르제라야 돌 샵지 양케 라마제 요래 근데 다다 샵지도 손제야 요래 콩 근데니 때니 때 사자 침모 아딘다 나로치로도 소시는 참는 요 때 값은 가서 볼을 딩저던데 송하러와 때 로솜도 자상제 다 쓰도 생요 말에 때 참아지파 마생 파르스나 데 딩저디 왕게 진배 때니 콩 디졸 제나다다 텐데 그 지주간로가 마 나는 텐데 페고송 때 값다 로 mambochela teni talang ma man phelo teni pa seleng zonghang na teni dan jinzong go le seleng zonghang na teni molo ni shi yuare la te molo ni shi yu de ta zonghang ga na lo la ten khong ge molo ni shi ge ren la ene ta zonghang ga na lo ne zu chi chi de ta kembo min ser shen teni khong ge zaw la ma ji ta de ge nei ni teni zonghang ga na lo ne chi shi ten nyamne nang teni se yung de zonghang de so teni nang ge zhe de gang a dong ha de so 즉 동리 낭 등에서 냠리 낭 용데 물론이 실을 때는 참는 요나 예 되게 저 냠리 낭 아니 대질을 저 되네 저 공팔라 물론이 실그 질을 저 종종 톱네 저 공팔라 팬네 되는 공파도서 다 감소를 떠단 롱 가지고 공파 파제 숨진 낭제 요래 그래서 팔치지도 공부 도코르 낭 야시소 나야 되는데 때 마세바가 가시는 뭐지 다다데 다 리스 마체바 그 감난치마 다다 유후라도 대 공도 그다 즉 용서 줘봐 그즉 리스 마체바 그 지주 용서 줘봐 그더니 즉 근덕 시사다 가시는 뭐지 그 토코 참말라 나는 즉 공파 참말라 시소 나야 되는 그 공그 매종되는 낭 요래 나와 나예 되니 강라 강사 리도 야보 송 요래라 chidong gubja dinch dongo ko le tini dondeng ko la jagala phet and the caps tatan den rong chamgung mo che la yang rong ka ju ke ta timo ma yin wang to so yang chamgung mo che la pha phunang and rong chamgung den is ka chi den sen and den sen ta da den sja yu ru khala ta che zai chen chang da chong yin ba re la and sja yu ru khala ta nga so chi so ga chen mo che ke zo ya wa ke chi so ni shi sam che yo re and 콩 제단 단 잠벌랭 데 칸라 자캅 파체 만디 숨지 낭 라스 질 페고 요레 자캅 숨지 라질 페고 요레라 아니 다 던디세네 다단데 치소 가사 칼라 요레 알나 아리나로라 mambo 요레
다리기 대슈 디토리아 조금 주사로 무시네 지난 토요 말이 제상아 디토리아 아니 챙아 고접스다나 제 디 병리이나 송진이네都是拿下
송진 그 나로라 다다 콩에서 펠토 마종데 예나야 가치는 뭐체 저 산지에 템바 양게스 때니 자원 롱 템바로 페 메세파케 다 사지 쳔보데 난 자와레 소 까딘 니니 지스 템고 고네 아니 마옹 발체 땡당 로가 찌를 그 치데 때니 제 것에 용도 용네 하마나 이제 간다 콩근 전진데 때니 니마나 이제 때니 사와 쇼도 때니 콩고 때 레바던 하람 대시고 요송도
가제로 무제다버지는 미세시 도성도 가있으나 야지 가제로 무제다버지는 공로 춘주 값을 오네다 가시오로 소소 파유 소소 롱도에 돈을 가시오래 라와 토달 때문에 그런 징나로 받자라 다지 공대를 징나 제다 디제 종간의 로니슈식 로니슈하시 종간의 로르데 디컵데 아니 냠내 나토바다 단단 아래서는 가제로 무제다버지는 오네 단단 아직 샘슈리 제 셰비슈하진 다디 가르치고래 벽에 빠오세나 당군에 빠오 중으로 다 디나 빠오나 운행이 못 빠오도 다 최모시로 봐 최던도 다 chanju생도 샘제데 아니 간데시게 버 간데체고 다 남아 섬지메제 체는 다 디믹세시도 상하는 게톤
다스텔레 예밍을 틀어 어머니 나 다른 아리 리미트 석반염도 겨 가춘들 붙이기 중간라 레바이 다른 발라 아마다 창망에 들리는 시우 가부충 아니 겨 कुछ टेम्पा की मेलम शुगिए
मैं लिमी वंदी शुगिए 내가 뉴욕에서 자와인 가제르 부츠다 공다 야줄라 페베 자든 템데 지글라 지 골다르 지 볼가 자와인 단페 약보 시비지 shum소래 단데도 베 칠랍 쳔보다 미 약보도 초조도 제 약보지 템데 약보지 shum소 도지세
We, the students of DDSC, Guardian Children's Practice, present to you a play that is based on a story told by Shakyamuni Buddha over 2,600 years ago. There was once a big, strong monkey who was a leader of a group of monkeys, so he was called the Monkey King. They lived by a river where there was a big mango tree with the sweetest, most tasty mangoes that they loved to eat. One day, a mango fell into the river. It floated all the way down the river to where a king and his advisors were sitting on the riverbank.
Hey, what kind of fruit is this?
It's a mango, sire.
Here, try it. See what it tastes like.
It's delicious. Here, sire, have some.
It's so sweet and tasty. I've never had anything like it. We must find the tree where it came from and get some more.
The king and his advisors walked along the riverbank and looked carefully for a mango tree.
Look, that tree has mangoes on it.
Yes, it is as sweet as the mango we found in the river.
Delicious! Hey, those monkeys are gonna eat all the mangoes. Shoot them so they can't escape. Then we can have our mangoes with monkey meat.
God, oh my God, they're gonna shoot us.
Don't worry, I'll save you.
Looked across the river, knowing that was their only escape. He thought, how could they get across the river? It's so deep and wide they couldn't jump across. He didn't think he could jump across either, but he must do everything he can to save them. He broke a long piece of soft bamboo and tied one end to a large root on the riverbank and tied the other end around his body. Then he ran and made a huge jump using all his strength to reach all the way across the river. He grabbed a root with his hands so his body stretched across the river like a bridge.
Each of you, walk along my back to the other side of the river.
One monkey named Devadatta watched each monkey go across. His mind was full of criticism.
Why is she carrying that baby? She should make that baby walk by itself.
Don't worry, hold tight, little one. Your mother will get you across safely.
Oh, it's not silly monkey. Why should she be safe? No one wants to deal with her nonsense.
Come across, it's okay. Walk along my back to the other side of the river. Come, walk across, it's okay. Please join us. It's okay. Walk along my back.
You're walking so slow. Come on, grandmas are taking too long.
Here, take your time. I'll help you. Here, hold my hand. Please join us. Walk along my back.
Many monkeys had walked over the Monkey King's back. One by one, the Monkey King's arms and hands ached and cramped from gripping onto the root, and his back got terribly sore from the weight of all those monkeys stepping on it. The king had watched how the Monkey King rescued the whole group of monkeys, how he patiently allowed each and every monkey to step on his back to cross the river, and how he got badly hurt when Devada jumped hard on his back. The king thought, this animal not worrying about his own life brought his whole group to safety. It's not right to kill this king of the monkeys. We must take care of him.
You made your body into the bridge so the monkeys could safely cross the river. Who are you to them and who are they to you?
Good king, I am the king of the monkeys. I am their chief. They were scared of you, so I let them walk along my back to the other side of the river. I only want them to be happy. To be a leader, you must make sure all are happy and treat each and one with loving kindness and compassion.
The king honored the Monkey King for the rest of his life, remembering that he was an example to all, with a pure mind that puts love and compassion to action. From this story, we learned that we can be compassionate and selfless, and that we cannot have compassion when we have judgmental and critical thoughts. It is by eliminating our judgmental and critical thoughts and replacing them with kind and loving thoughts that we can develop our compassion and loving kindness.
Okay, thank you for coming to see our presentation, which is sponsored by Garuchin Children's Program here. We have wonderful instructors, Miss Lisa. Also, Miss Fawn helping us tremendously there in the back. And we have younger folks, Tiziana. And Sophia has been helping us. All right, helping in the back today. All right, I just want to... oh, me? Oh, don't worry about me. Okay, let's come on.
And also thank you to all the parents who are so devoted and drive them to the temple and to the program every single Sunday. I mean, you know, we cannot do it without you, with your support, so thank you. And Kempo will always, be the guidance.
Yes, just thank you for everyone for being here and for being patient with us as we prepared our play. The kids have worked very hard to prepare this over the past few months. So they're actually putting their Dharmic lesson into practice by practicing for the play and exercising patience and discipline and diligence, loving kindness and compassion. So they've been really putting all this into practice as we prepare for this play. So their patience and all their hard work, as well as the parents who have wonderfully supported us to do this.